If someone walked up to me on the street, I'd know, hey, who are you? Hey, man, I'm JJ. Nice to meet you. And that's all I'd answer if someone asked the question, who am I? But in all actuality, that's not giving a lot of information about me. Just because they know my name doesn't mean they know anything really about me. So I ask them a second time, okay, that's nice. I know your name now, but who are you? And if we start to answer that question a second time, if we got to the second layer of questions, we asked, who are you? We might share more information. I might start to share, well, I was born here, and maybe this is my wife, these are my kids. This is who I am. And it's kind of like cutting into this onion. As I cut into this onion, I start to remove layers and go deeper inside. There's more and more layers that we can dig down deep inside of. This is a really, really big onion. But as I start to peel away the layers of this onion, there's more layers. And our lives are very similar to that. If I were to cut again and remove another layer, that's kind of what we're doing by asking a second question. Okay, but your name is JJ, but who are you? If I get too close, I'm going to start crying by the time the service is over. So, but we ask the question, who are you? And we go down deeper into another layer, and we say, well, here's my name, and maybe here's where I grew up. And I say, okay, but a third time and a fourth time, I want to ask you the question, who are you? And at some point, you say, okay, I get it. Like, you want to know, what is it about me? Like, what is it that makes me tick? What is it deep down inside of me? And here's probably the most deep and profound thing you're going to hear all day long. Okay, so if you're writing down notes, if you want to tweet something, put it on Facebook, this profound statement is going to be, because there's a big difference between this and me. And here it is, the big profound statement. Write this down. I am not an onion. Profound, like we need. But here's the thing. Here's why I say that. Because as I get into deeper layers of this onion, as I peel this off, one layer doesn't look a whole lot different from the next. In fact, all of these layers look very similar to the one before it. But, and here's my passion right now where I'm at, where God has me right now, is that for a lot of us, when other people ask us the question, who are you? All we're answering is with surface stuff, because that's all that I want to experience myself. Like, I'm afraid if I go down too deep into who I am, God's going to start to reveal stuff about me that I don't want to dredge up. And so because of that, I'm going to live on the surface myself, and I'm not going to get to know myself. But here's why me not being an onion is so profound. The deeper I get into an onion, all I see is more onion. But the deeper we get into who we are, the more we find a person that is powerful. The more we find a person that is intriguing. And the more we find a person that is redeemable. We want to dig down deep and say, okay, who am I? Not just on the surface level, but really, who am I?